Hi friends, it's Tori here, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a custom for Dance Central. I know Laura has already made a video on how to do so, but there are some things that have been updated ever since she made that video. So let's get started. First off, we're gonna need all these things listed. We're gonna be using two custom makers in tandem, Boomy and Hand Builds. Did I open the wrong link? No, I didn't. Okay, sorry. So, you're going to need Handbuild and Boomy in tandem. You're also going to need FL Studio, Notepad++, this is for Handbuild, Horizon, this is to transfer your custom files over to your USB drive, Audacity, you can use this in tandem with FL Studio, and you're also going to need a audio ripper for like a YouTube to MP3 or thing or whatever. But you're going to need one that converts stuff into OGG files. And also, this will be linked in the description as well. This is just like a documentary of like how to use Handbuild. There isn't one for Boomy though. So you're gonna want to download all of this and install it pretty much. Boomy is an exe. You can just go ahead and download it. Just click and it will open. Handbuild is a zip file. You're gonna want to unzip it to a safe place. I have it unzipped right here. The other things I think are just installation files, pretty much. Yeah. So first, if you want to grab your audio, your song you want to do, I have "I'm That Chick," another song from Einstein that I guess I'm doing. Jesus, might as well do the whole album at one point. It's getting there anyway. Anyways, so you're gonna copy that. You're gonna want to put that into a YouTube converter. You just want to make sure you just have an OGG file. Hello. When did they do this? When did they do this? Did they seriously just change this? I see. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Okay, I have my file. So now that that's done, I can't believe they did that. You're also gonna want to download an album cover. I already have an album cover downloaded for the Einstein. I already have one, but just to show you, just want to go to images and just find one. Oh, this one in color. That's what it actually looked like. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Is that good enough size? Yeah, it's good enough size. We'll make sure it's like a high quality, but you are gonna want it to be in 512 by 512 aspect ratio for Boomy. You're also gonna want it to be a PNG. So I go to this site, imageresizer.com. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Unlock the aspect ratio. Oops, that's not how you spell 512. And you can also change the output as PNG. Just do that and then just download it. But I'm not going to do that because I already have one. But pretty much you already have everything done if you have all that stuff installed. So we're going to go ahead and open Boomy. Alright, so this is what it will look like. You can go ahead and open your preferences and then type this stuff in here if you want to. But I don't think it works right now. I don't remember for sure. Anyways, so we're going to go to new song. It's going to save it to a place we want it to be. I have all my customs in this folder. I'm going to enter the name of the song, no spaces. And then the move library. Oh, I forgot to mention that. You're going to need the move library. I think that was listed in here, but I might have just forgotten to tell you. But I will list this here as well. You're going to go to code and then download zip to get the moves. I forgot to let you know about that. Whoopsies. Anyways, so do that. You're gonna once you get the download, you're gonna direct it. It's just in this folder. So you're gonna type it in there, and then here you go. So we're gonna start from top to bottom. Song metadata is pretty much how the song will appear when you're selecting it in the main menu. So we're gonna go ahead and type all this stuff in. So since I already have my thing downloaded, I'm just gonna use another one that I have from another song that's in the same album. So we're gonna do that. And now we're gonna type in the stuff. Artist, unknown artist. That's funny if you know the origins. You can change the song ID, but remember we're going to be moving this over to Handbuild later, so it doesn't matter too much. This doesn't matter too much. This does. It really matters more if you're putting this in DC2, but I still put it in there anyway. Oh, BPM. I forgot to go over BPM. I don't know the BPM of the song. I don't know the BPM of the song. Okay, hold on. I forgot. Open FL Studio. When you have that installed, go away. We don't care. You're gonna go ahead and click on song up top there. Find your audio file and then drag it in here. You're gonna want to go ahead and detect the tempo. Let me hold on. You're gonna go to this little thing right here. Hopefully you can see my cursor. This little waveform thing right next to the name of the audio file. You're gonna click that. Go to detect tempo. And you're gonna go to 75 to 150. It's gonna detect the tempo. 115. Huh. That was faster than that. But see, it says the tempo is 115, so we're just gonna do that. So you see it is off sync, so we're actually going to, I think I can get rid of that first part. Just cut that out and then delete that and then drag that over. I think I can get away with that. Okay, maybe I can't. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. So we're gonna zoom in just so we can see. How the hell? Oh, I forgot. If you need help setting up your audio file, hold on. The handle guide will tell you how to. So let's look through this. Let's look through this. So we have that done. We have that done. We have that done. Okay. Click on the magnet. Okay, magnet icon. Oh, this, and then go to none. So what does that do? Okay, so now that we've got that done, okay, I see. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, it's actually my first time singing in audio with, the FL Studio. I normally just use, Audacity because it's easier for me to use. So this will be a learning experience. Hold on. How do I zoom out? Oh, that's my answer. Thank you. Okay. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so let's razor this. Oh, okay, I see. I see now. I see. Okay. And then delete that and then pencil tool that to over here. There we go. Oh shit. Okay, it's in sync now. Great. It's in sync. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to go to File, Export, OGG file, and then just going to go ahead and rename this again. I'm just going to put it in the downloads folder because Boomy makes a log of the audio file itself inside of its thing. That's the wrong folder. So it will save it there as well. So I'm just going to put it right here for now. My dog is on my bed now. Hello, dog. And it's going to make sure everything's good, and then just press start, and it's going to start converting. That was actually not that hard to sync it up. That was actually pretty easy. And so we're going to close that because we don't need that anymore. Shut up. It's gonna do that. Anyways, close. I don't know why you're open. Okay, so BPM. What was the BP? It was 115, right? I think it was 115. Okay, so now that we have that in there, we're gonna go ahead and import the audio file. This rest of the stuff you don't have to worry about. That Handle will take care of that for you. We're going to click save metadata for this right now. We're gonna go to characters and venue. You're gonna go ahead and choose a default dancer for this song. So this is most definitely an Aubrey song, in my opinion. Let's do street style. You can input the rest if you care about it, but right now, it really doesn't matter too much. Let's make the default. Sure. And save metadata again. All right. We're gonna go to song events. We're gonna skip a little bit. Go to song events. And then right here, this little pencil icon, we're gonna click on that and just input the BPM again. It was 115. Let me double check. Why did it stop? Why are you stopping? Hello? It looked right anyway. Whatever. Okay. I think the recording is messing up my audio. Anyways. So every custom with Boomy is going to start with 66 measures. Obviously, your song's not probably may or may not be that long. Mine is a longer song. See, if you click on the last one, it's not done yet. So we're just gonna add a bunch of measures until we get to the end. This may or may not take a while depending on how long the song is. That should be good enough, right? Okay, that's about enough. I think it's like 100 I'll need. 100 measures. Maybe 2 more measures. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that'll do. Perfect. All right, move library. If you're not sure what kind of moves you want to use, sometimes I go with moves that match up with the lyrics. So, if someone were to say jump, I would find a jumping move. So you would just type in jump, and then boom, a bunch of jumping moves. But if you don't want to do that, you can also match moves with the BPM of the song. So to do that, I go to Foxy's. Hello. I have to close that. Okay. Bro, hello. Thank you. Don't know why I did that. I go here, and then this has the list of every song in the game and its BPM listed. So I just use anything that's around the same BPM as the song that I'm using. And it works pretty much well. It works well. But keep in mind, if you use a move from a song that's like super fast, aka run, and this is a 115 BPM song, just keep in mind it's going to be much slower than it is. Same with the other side. This will be fast as hell if you... Yeah, I may or may not have a clip where I've done something like that. And yeah, it's fast. Unless it works, don't do it. If it works, congratulations. It works. But if it doesn't, don't use it. Anyways, so I was expecting this song to be a bit faster because I had a rest move that I had in mind that I wanted to use. But I guess we're not going to do that. You don't have to use a rest move for your intros if you're using hand build, but for Boomy, I think you need to. I think. Don't quote me on that. But since it's a 150, I think I might use... I think I'm going to use Hella Good. So we're going to go to Dance Central 1. Hella Good. And then I believe the first rest move is nothing. If you're not sure, you can always go ahead and just type in the name of the song and then just double check. Because I mean, there's 1,000 people who've recorded the videos of this game. So you can always check and make sure that the... Okay, so they're not doing anything on the first rest move. So let's go ahead and go to 101. You're going to click on it right here. And you're going to click it right here to import it. You're going to keep doing that until you have enough for your song. I'm just going to do 4 because I think... I don't know why my thing is doing this. Anyways, go ahead and import them. I'm not even pressing pause. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. So since we have that in there, we're going to go ahead and just start importing moves. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this, and I will be back. By the way, something I completely forgot to mention, so you know how some of the moves have like, let's see, like different versions of the move? That is because whenever the move is used more than once in the song and it's originated from, it's a different clip basically since since the game is mocap, so like the transitions are a bit different. So whenever you're doing this, you want to make sure that like you're not using the same one each time. So for example, Real Love, where is it? Booty Down. You wouldn't want to keep using V0 over and over because it wouldn't transition properly. Um, so if you were trying to go from like V1 to like what's the move after that? Is it like brush or something? Whatever it is, marching white. This. You wouldn't want to use V0 of booty down and then V0 of marching white because it wouldn't transition properly. Since booty down is used twice whenever it's used in real life, it wouldn't work properly. So you want to make sure that you're using the right version. If you're not sure which version to use, just look at a YouTube video of what the move looks like, and then that's how it will help you out pretty much. I'm probably not explaining it as properly as it should be, but the gist is you gotta make sure you're using the right version for the right move, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, I am almost done. I've got like a course or so left to do, and I will be back. Alrighty, so I have just finished putting all the moves on here. By the way, if you do want to do easier difficulties, you can go ahead and put them in here if you want. You can also auto-gen them here, but from my experience, it doesn't work well. It does not work well in my opinion. So, but most people who make these customs, I mean, most people who play or make these are people who know the game for like a long time. But I mean, if you want to, you can, but most people don't. It's up to you. It's all everything is up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. You can go ahead and insert camera shots if you want to, but Handbuild also takes care of this as well. Standard practice sections, the battle stuff, all of that. Handbuild takes care of all of that. So yeah, I am done here. I'm going to press convert to Handbuild right here. So that's where you want to save. It's gonna default save it into where you made your Boomy custom. So I'm gonna put it there. I used to have a folder of my customs here, but I stopped doing that because I just realized it would be much easier to do that here. Anyways, so see it's right here. It's a hand project file. We're going to open that. Make sure you have Notepad++ installed. I completely forgot. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Where is... I lost the Handbuild document. I lost the Handbuild document. I lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? I completely forgot. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god. Setup. Jesus Christ. Okay. So you know how we unzipped Handbuild earlier, right? There's gonna be some files. There's gonna be, hold on. Okay, so you see it's gonna look into full utilities. So we're gonna go here. This NPP folder. This is where we're gonna install stuff, right? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do WinR app, that right there, %appdata%. And then we're gonna go to Notepad++. You see this right here? We're going to go ahead and copy those two folders and then just paste it right here into this. Oopsies. Hold on. Wait, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, you just want to copy and paste that right into here. So you see I have it right here and whatnot. So yeah, so you're going to want to do that. Okay. So after that, once this is done, you're going to go and open language. So you see hand project UDL right here. And you're also going to want to make sure that your encoding is in UTF-8. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot to tell you how to do that. It was in the back of my mind. But yeah, let me close out some stuff I don't need. I don't need Discord. Yeah. So after that, we're also going to want to go into run. And go to this right here. You're going to want to find your hand build exe. So we're going to go ahead and click the three dots. Find your hand build thing right here, just exe. We're going to do that. And then we're going to... So then after that, you're going to put quotes over that. Shit. I can't type. And then do a space, quotes again, and then you're going to want to paste this. Can you even copy paste? I forgot you can't copy paste that. I forgot. But yeah, you're going to type that in. You're going to want to save it, name it build hand project, and then do the F6 key. So then every time you save, you want to build something, you just go ahead and press F6. I'm not going to press it now. Well, hold on. I just press F6 here. You're going to press F6, and then it'll start building your stuff. But yeah. Anyways, sorry I forgot to mention that, but now you know. Another thing I forgot to mention, this is just to quickly build your hand project files, but you can also just drag and drop the hand project file onto that hand build exe file to build your customs as well. But that's just a quicker way, like a little shortcut you can do to build your stuff quicker, pretty much. Anyways, so there's some things on here that you don't really need. So everything in the language that we have for hand project will be highlighted basically, or green or whatever. But that's how you know it's gonna be recognized by the project and it'll work. So I am going to delete this up there. You don't need that. Song ID you do not need. Handbuild will make it ID for you. Keep the BPM. If you want to rank it, you can go ahead and do that. There is a little guide on how to do that rank right here. So you want to name it through this. You want to give it a rank, but Handbuild will make a rank for you. But if you use many moves from a higher difficulty song, it's gonna automatically be that. But if you want to make sure it's a rank you want it to be, go ahead and do that. DJ intensity rank. This is how hyped, I guess, the crowd will be in the background. I'm pretty sure that's what it... What the fuck did I do? Yeah, the animations, pretty much. If they're going to be real crazy and whatnot, go ahead and do that. But Handbuild also take care of that too. If you want to take care of that, I don't really care about it, so I'm just going to delete that. Preview. Hold on. There is a little preview. Yes. So this is just when you highlight the song, it's going to play a little preview of the song. Handbuild auto-generates one as well, but if you want to go ahead and put one in yourself, go ahead. It is going to be done through milliseconds. So you want to make sure that it is set to where you want it to preview. I don't care too much about that, so I'm just going to delete that. And then the default characters and whatnot, that's also here as well. Oop, that's Boomy. I can close Boomy. I won't need that anymore. Where is it? Default character. So this is pretty much where you set up your characters. There's a little guide right here of what you want your characters to be. Since I already did it in Handle, it converted over here. So Aubrey 02. 02 is street style. 1 is crew. 3 is DC1 outfit. 4 is the classic, not the classic, the Eras outfit. 5 is, see, it says right here. I don't know why I'm saying this, but yeah. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and delete this stuff because I don't really need it. Handbuild will take care of that as well. Default venue, go ahead and put that in there. Backup venue you don't really need because Crow's Nest, most people want that already. You don't need that. This stuff you don't need at all. It's not even highlighted, so just delete it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Tempo map is for when the BPM changes in a song. My BPM doesn't change, so I will not need that. I don't know why I didn't explain this more, but the tempo map, if you want to use it, you're going to want to put the move numbers. So if it's at move number 25, the BPM changes. So you would put 25 and then put the BPM in after. And you would keep doing that for each time the BPM changes and whatnot. But you can also alternately, you can go ahead inside the little move library, not the move library, the little move list itself. You can go ahead and do parentheses BPM, insert the number, and then the next time we're going, go ahead and add another line, do BPM, change the BPM again. You can do that as well. There's two different ways to do it, pretty much. The battle stuff, you don't need either. This events thing, what is that actually? Let's see. I don't know actually, but I delete it because it don't really. I'm pretty sure I don't need it. But yeah, hold on. Let me. Yeah. Okay. So pretty much everything is all set and good to go. But you were actually hold on. Never mind. Sorry. You're gonna want to go ahead where your rest moves are at. You can go ahead and enter. You're gonna want to go ahead and type in parentheses perform underscore start. It's gonna be pink, so it recognizes it. And then you're going to do that. If you want to put in a freestyle, make sure it is um, eight moves long. You just want to do the same thing again. So it's freestyle start and freestyle end. Don't forget the underscore. But again, handbuild generates that if you don't want to deal with that. Most things handle will take care of for you if you don't put it in there. But yeah, you're also gonna need to put in perform. Underscore. Oh my god, underscore end at the end. We want to do two parentheses at the end. So now that's all done. You're gonna go ahead and just press Control S and then F6 like before, and it's gonna start building. If it opens and closes right away, that means something is wrong. So you want to go ahead and check your log and see what's going on there. But we're just going to let this build. And then we're going to go ahead and test it. Let me get my Xenia up and ready while that builds. Okay, so it just finished building. Oh my god, my microphone. I don't know if you were able to hear me. So it just finished building. Where's my controller? I have Xenia open. You can also just put this on your Xbox as well to test it, but Xenia is just easier for me to do. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, load the custom. So we're gonna go ahead and install that. Everything's gonna be in your hand build output. Then it's gonna have the thing right there. See right there. There's the file. You can go ahead and copy that over with Horizon as well when you're done with it as well. You would drag it. Hold on, let me open it real quick. Oopsies. Is it loading? Hello. Okay, again. Okay. Where the fuck is it? There it is. You want to go ahead and drag that in, or if your USB is plugged in, you just drag it over to the USB little icon. You also do that and just save the device, right there. I don't have it plugged in right now because I don't need it. But yeah, so it's installed in here. We're going to go ahead and load the game. Okay, the game is all loaded. I'm just going to go ahead and... Oopsies. I don't know why my stuff doesn't save. Anyways, so let me just go ahead and just fix this up, and then we're going to go ahead and go and test it. So I'll be back. Alright, so here's the song right here. See, I didn't put it in a rank, so it's automatically a 7 because I used a lot of moves from higher difficulty songs. So yeah, it doesn't bother me too much because I feel like it is a hard song. Anyways, just gonna go ahead and load the song. Let me make sure I don't load the DC1 outfit because it's gonna crash the game. I'm just gonna start. Oh, okay. Pause. So, did you notice how their legs kind of like got glitched out, really? So, this is where a little thing that we had to call footix. At least my friend group does. Anyways, they are commands that will fix that little issue. So, we saw it was at Sky Taffy to fly step out. So you're going to want to go ahead and type in this little command. Clear left footick out. And then clear right footick out. So out is the move before the leg breaks, I guess. And then in is where it does break. That's where you want to fix it. So it's going to do the same thing again. Clear, left, foot tick, in. And that will fix it. Clear, right, foot tick, in. You see as it turns purple, that means, okay, I recognize that. I'll know to fix that. So you're gonna go ahead and put that in at any part of the song wherever it just like the legs just are weird, pretty much. Also, another thing too, if you want to flip a move, you can go ahead and just type in flip. So they'll do it the other way if you want them to do that, but most cases you won't need to. But yeah, so let me go ahead and see the rest of this. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, that was... Oh! That was... Oh, that was awful. That hurt my legs seeing that. Okay, so I just fixed all of the moves where the legs were breaking. There's a lot. So I pressed Control S. I'm gonna build it again. I'm not gonna test it again because I know it's gonna be fixed. But you can check if you want to, but it's pretty much going to be fixed. You want to look at it, make sure everything's fine, go ahead and do that. Any moves look wrong to you, you can go ahead and go back and fix them. Actually, I forgot to mention, Boomy recently did add in foot tick commands pretty much. But the catch is you would need to have hand built for them because Boomy can't actually do them. But you can go ahead and right click and then do move features, and then do the same thing like I did last time, out before the move breaks, and then in where the move does break. There's all the other commands too that you want to do that. The explanations of them are on the handle documentation. But yeah, that is pretty much how you make a custom. If there are any questions you have, go ahead and ask me in the comments. I will try my best to help you out. If there's anything... Oh, I just said that. I hope this was helpful. I hope the things that I explained made sense to you. If not, then I'll try my best to help out in the comments. Not the best explaining things, but I tried. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Get to making customs.